What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Inside Storyline Podcast right here on YouTube, and we have a special show today, man. We don't just got CM Punk and Randy Orton returning. We got a special guest up here, my man Antonio. Everybody give it up for Antonio. He is our special guest today, and he will be helping us review Survivor Series War Games. And we are your host. I am Dutch the Creator. I got my man Zoe Black on the bottom right there. I got my man Bronxx Legend. And we are here and we are about to rain down on some CM Punk news, baby. Look, people, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I did not think CM Punk was going to make it. I want to get everybody's reaction. I'm going to start with my man Antonio. First of all, did you think Punk was going to make it here tonight? And I know you be having the behind the scenes shit going on. And were you surprised when you seen it?
I'll be 100% honest with you. I was 50-50. I mean, the draw of them being in Chicago was so strong, especially with him being a free agent now. But we all know the history with Punk in the WWE. So, it was kind of like, even when he went to AEW, he really didn't have, the nicest things to say about the WWE. He kind of kept the beef going. So I'm really 50-50 about it, even though things happened a while back, even with him showing up backstage at a WWE, at a Monday Night Raw, months ago, to kind of, I guess, ease the tension with him and Triple H, now that, Triple H was basically in power. So I was kind of 50-50 about it. Now, one person I saw online that kind of maybe tipped it off, and this is kind of funny to say, was O'Shea Jackson Jr.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Yeah, he be talking a lot of stuff. I be peeping him too.
Yeah, he literally said earlier tonight that he had talked to Punk, but he didn't want to say anything else on the subject. He basically wanted everybody to be surprised.
You just told us.
Basically, you telling us without telling us. I talked to Punk, but I can't say nothing else. I want everybody to be surprised. Well, no shit.
I'm glad you brought up the behind when he came to Raw. Do you think they had a conversation, him and Triple H, right then and there on Triple H, like, look, the big man, because, Vince McMahon didn't want him back there or something, but I think he told, this is what I think. I think he told Punk, look, not a good time, but once this merger goes through and everything, I got a good feeling that I'm gonna be on top of this. I got you. Do you think that's what happened?
I think that definitely was a part of it. I mean, like I said, we know that obviously Punk didn't have the best relationship with Vince leaving out. And obviously with that merger going on, a lot of deals and things of that nature really couldn't be done, or if they were, they couldn't be announced at the time. Obviously with some talent that they have brought back on screen as well as brought back, but they haven't, put them on screen yet, namely Authors of Pain. But other than that, I think it was definitely some talk between him and Hunter at the time. And Hunter probably was like, let's wait this out. Because we know how WWE books months ahead of time. So I'm pretty sure they probably saw, we got Survivor Series on the calendar in October. Now I don't know if they could, expected what happened with, AEW and what was that pay-per-view All In, where Punk and the other guy got into it. I'm pretty sure they couldn't have predicted that Punk would just basically get fired.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm pretty sure once that did happen, the light bulb went off. The light switch went off for Triple H. Is like,
I could bring the boy back.
Exactly.
And that right there,
Exactly.
just have you thinking about, okay, you know, TKO, Endeavor,
Mm-hmm.
there, and I think Triple H, there, it's all about what's best for business, and that's what I put
Absolutely.
on our thumbnail. What's best for business? Him, this picture, and your man, Triple H, looking over like that's what it is. Bronx legend, what you got, man?
Mm, mm.
Did you yell?
Oh, you
Did you?
punks, some of them who didn't believe. Nah. I'm with Todio on this. I was 50-50. I too was on the internet, like Zoe Black said, the internet is a mother, because I was on there.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, no, it's not possible. It's not going to happen. He got too much heat backstage. He got too many fences to mend, too many bridges to build, and I'm just like, I don't know. But it's a possibility. It's a strong possibility. And if you are true wrestling fan, ever since the 90s, when you see that little copyright joint pop up in the corner, you know the show is over.
Ooh,
that's right. Exactly right.
They did that shit on purpose.
They did that. I just knew. Look, my brother's friend, they both turned it off. They was like, yeah, Randy Orton looked good. I said, Randy Orton, what about CM Punk? They said, what you mean, Punk? I said, what you mean?
They didn't treat it like a Marvel movie, huh?
Yeah,
Yo,
I wait till them end credits.
Yeah.
Listen, I was looking the whole way. I was like, man, nothing. I had to see it go off to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm gonna be honest. Throughout the show, I was thinking of CM Punk coming, and they fucked us up, not having Randy come in. And it's like, I think we called it. We was like, what if, no, Zoe called it. Zoe said, what if Randy don't show up? You know what I mean? And I'm thinking, all right, so Punk, he's going to come in. And then they swerved us with so much shit. They threw so much shit at us they wanted us to have Punk out. They had Rhea come out with the fucking with the briefcase, and you like, it's a new little. Oh my God! Is this about to happen?
Look, we ain't even remember that.
Yeah.
Triple H is a motherfucker.
But if you think about it, remember Priest throughout the match kept telling everybody, "Hey, do it how I said. I got a plan. I got a plan."
I wouldn't even think. I was trying to think what he was talking. I thought he was talking about.
I'm not gonna
bring in Punk.
I just really forgot about the cashing.
Yeah.
Came down. I'm like,
yeah.
Then I'm like, she got the cash. I'm like, oh, she got the cash.
Yeah.
The way they crafted this, and I think throughout the whole show, we just had a regular show, and they crafted this whole match. They spent more time on crafting this match than anything, because they did not want you, and it was all for Punk. They did not want you thinking about CM Punk down to Randy Orton. And shout out Randy Orton. Randy Orton looked good. That man looking jacked.
But y'all know another thing, shout out Randy. He had to be okay with this plan too.
Absolutely.
Because let's not forget, Randy is returning. So remember I said Randy was going to have to sacrifice his return for CM Punk.
But he didn't. But check it, he didn't. And I think Randy Orton said, all right, if y'all want to bring back Punk on my night, y'all put that motherfucking credit joint there. You see what y'all put? Let me get all of my. He got all of his shit out.
Got all his glory. Right.
I ain't see him hit one of these, but it was cool. It was cool. I'm gonna get that.
But they made sure to do it right by having the doubt all throughout the show to the point where Randy didn't even, wasn't even in the pod with them throughout the whole match, because all they wanted was just to wait to give Randy that pop that he was due. And it sure enough happened.
Let me ask y'all. Anybody can answer. During the almost cash in, then you hear, I hear voices. Was that a good enough?
It wasn't.
Go, go. How would you would have liked that?
No, my man is Randy Orton, Slim. I wanted the roof to blow off that jump,
It
Slim.
was too quick.
It was just, and then I felt like he just could have went a little crazier with that jump, man. Just the whole situation. I don't know. Listen, I'm not mad he came in on the cash in. That was cool. But maybe they could have prolonged it a little bit, but I understand why it had to be quick because they didn't even want to cash in because the cash in is still on the table.
Right.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to stall it into the point where they cash it in. So they could have started a little bit more and had more going on to the point that you believe, really believe the cash in was going down.
Mm-hmm.
He had a chance. Probably hit Seth with another move. Probably hit Seth with another move just before she say, "Cash me in," and that would have probably gave him a little bit more suspense.
So you don't think the razor's edge through the table wasn't enough?
Oh my God! Oh, the razor's edge through the table, Lord.
Especially, it could be. Don't listen. It could, but just to put the nail in the coffin, just to make us like, damn. Randy,
How about this?
Man.
Before the razor's edge to the table, they incapacitate him in some type of way. Everybody down, and then Damien goes like this, and then that's when Rhea comes out.
He should have kept RKO'd.
She comes out, do everything the same,
right.
But then Priest say, hold on, and they pick him up, and then Razor's Edge. And soon as the Razor's Edge happened, he goes to Rhea, be like now, and then that's when we hear, I hear voices.
Yeah, just to give it that more doubt, like, dang, this man really ain't gonna come down. He hit him with a nudge. Oh, we about to see a new champ.
Because I was wondering, like, why did she have to bring out a referee? You already got refs in the ring
and all around the ring.
Yeah, they all. Yeah, I don't understand that.
But and I think Randy, he came. It was like really quick. Like I wanted some methodical, come out like. He just was there and then in the ring. I'm like, this is happening.
They tried to build it by having Randy in one ring and then everybody else in the other, and then sending Dom and JD as basically sacrificial lambs, to try to extend the pop, I guess you could say.
Shout out JD again.
Oh my God,
that man right there.
He climbing the sale chart,
bruh.
You wanted to say something, Bronxx Legend?
I was going to say I thought they executed perfectly because again with the suitcase, I forgot about it. Like Zoe said, I forgot about it. So when he was waving for Rhea to come out, I said, "The hell she coming out here?" And she had the suitcase. I grabbed my chest. I was like, "You doing this right now? Right now?" And then Randy Orton music hit. I was already like.
It was, out of everything we talked about, we definitely forgot to mention a cash-in for real.
Yeah.
Shout out Denisha, she in the building. She say CM Punk return tonight. She is
Denisha,
so happy.
What up, girl?
Man, look,
thing that was good. That was good, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like you said, they kept spending us, and damn, we forgot the cash in.
And they separated the Punk from the whole thing. Like they didn't show us that. They just kept it on Punk. All right, let's fucking just talk about it. Big elephant in the room, man. Antonio, he alluded to it earlier. What do you think the conversation was like between WWE / Triple H and CM Punk when it comes to violence and all of this stuff that he went through with AEW. And I mean, me and Bronxx Legend, we debated this about a month ago. I might even cut that out and put that out tomorrow. We talked about how do you book Punk? Do you have Punk just be a regular motherfucker or just insert when needed? You know, Bronxx Legend, break that down a little bit more about how we was talking about that, and give a little backstory on what we were saying.
I said Punk needs to be on a Legends contract.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to be inserted and input where needed, where the big matches is. You got Royal Rumble coming up. You got Elimination Chamber. You got WrestleMania. These are all big matches that you can insert Punk in. I don't know about Elimination Chamber, but definitely Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. You put him where he's needed. You don't have him sitting around, lingering around backstage, talking to LA Knight because that's a fight waiting to happen. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
I just tried to tell this motherfucker what, you know, he shouldn't use the Rock shit so much, and he got mad, and then it's a press conference all over again.
You put him in where he need to be in. You put him in the matches. I told you what we said. We said Rose. We said Roman.
Yep.
Rollins, if he's willing to do it, because you know he really don't like him.
Yeah.
Not as much as Reigns, but Rollins is up there. And who was the other one? And they can do one with Orton too.
That's true.
But I put him in those. Put him in. Get him out. Legend contract. He ain't got that long to go, or not long left. You put his ass in the Hall of Fame. We happy.
Antonio, what you think? What you think about that?
You know, when you just mentioned those pay-per-views, the upcoming pay-per-views, one of the things that WWE wasn't doing last time Punk was there was PLEs overseas like they are now. So having a big name like Punk back in the company is definitely a draw for something like Elimination Chamber being in Australia. Obviously, you have the Crown Jewels, you know, and I know there's going to be other pay-per-views next year going to be overseas. I mean, I think they're talking about doing Backlash somewhere in London or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's going to be
right.
London.
So you have the chance to have, you know, a big name like Punk back on the roster, and you can put him in different matches and different feuds. I think one of the things that was talked about, you know, when Punk was possibly coming back was him and Kevin Owens at WrestleMania.
Oh, you know what? That's a good one too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I think it was something saying that it was going to be kicked off at the Rumble. You know, one might have, you know, eliminated the other, and then stuff might have went on from there until it materialized into a match at WrestleMania. But yeah, I'm kind of iffy about the week to week thing, because obviously Punk, you know, knows the WWE system, you know, but obviously now there's a different guy in charge now than there was last time he was there. So I think maybe having him not necessarily week to week, but not as sparingly as if he were on like a Legends contract. You know, you could have him pop in from time to time, you know, not necessarily like on a Brock type of schedule, not on a Roman type of schedule now, but, you know,
no Roman.
Yeah, not on a Roman schedule, you know, but maybe, you know.
Hell no.
I think let's just see what he has to say come Monday, and to see if it materializes into his first feud. Because let's not forget, when Punk popped out, they didn't even picture over to the ring. So we don't know if he was looking at somebody in particular, or if he was just happy to be back.
Yeah. That's another thing I realized too. They didn't even pan to the ring to show what was
exactly.
If it was any type of expressions. Exactly. So come Monday, we should have more. I wish somebody would have got RKO. Just going.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
what they did. Let's talk about that. I think what they did with Jay and Orton
Oh.
was pretty.
Mm.
I think it was pretty good because
Mm-hmm.
they acknowledged it. It wasn't
Yeah.
some shit where you're just not gonna acknowledge it. And then he
Mhm.
going, and then he just panned to my man like, "Oh,
It's
you
like-
thought I forgot?"
Yeah.
And
Then Stubby said, "I ain't forget you."
and
Mhm.
the way they
Mhm.
reconciled that, he kicked dude for him, and he's like, "All right, I got you." But Randy, he got his eye on somebody. I'm sorry.
He got his eyes.
I
on
think
it.
Yeah.
it's Seth. I think
I
it's Seth.
felt it after the match. I was like, I don't trust it. Not
Listen.
even for a little bit.
The whole time they celebrating and everything, I'm just like,
Waiting.
dude,
I was like, if Jay stands next to Randy, it's coming.
Right, you're right.
But,
That's a
but
wrap.
Randy hugged Jay. Randy was hugging
Mhm.
everybody. I'm like,
Man.
this happy Randy.
the way
Yeah.
the way they put Jay one person away, I was trying to see how he was going to
Mm-hmm.
come over, and I was letting none of y'all fellas. I was trying to run it down in my head who it was going to be.
What y'all thinking about that RKO JD McDonough?
Oh,
Woo!
Hey.
He been quick with it too.
Hey.
Because it's
Man.
sacrifice.
I think the best RKO was Evan Bourne doing the
Oh.
backflip joint. That's
Yeah,
the
he's the
best
best.
I mean, the choreograph of that had to be
Yeah.
on point.
The Rollins at WrestleMania is top three.
That's what I was about to say. That Rollins
Mhm.
one, that's top notch.
Yeah.
Off the knee.
Yo,
Yeah.
I give it that's number
he
2 for
popped
me.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Bro, you know how you had to be like. I know when he popped Rollins in the air for that Rollins fight, was like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm up here.
And
Yeah.
I got the clean shaven Randy Orton. That's what I want. I ain't want that
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
mustache.
Nah, the Lord.
Yeah.
The McMahon.
The big man.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, that John vicious, but that ain't the Randy we need right now. That ain't the Randy we need.
And
Hey,
I
I'ma
feel
tell
sorry
you.
for Drew McIntyre. His little shit.
Oh.
The entrance, he just got buried in this whole
Yeah,
Oh.
he did get buried. He did. Dang. But you want to know what's even crazier? Not only did he get buried in the match, he got buried in the Randy return. He got buried.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you just said his name, I forgot he was in the match.
It's like, wait a minute. Drew is with Judgment Day, right? He is in the match with Judgment Day.
Match. He really,
and then I'm looking at the
Oh.
playback. They had him in the jump. Remember when everybody did the Randy Orton jump? I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, Drew. They got Drew
Oh.
in the jump.
All the way on the end.
Yeah,
That was bad.
Rollins got him. He all tall and shit. I'm like,
Bro.
no, you are the big man in this.
Right.
Like,
Bro.
nah, that was bad.
damn, man.
I'm pretty sure they had to have had a talk before the match with JD, and he had to be like, "Hey, check this out, bro. I'm gonna need you to come off the top of the cage. I'm going to hit you with
And
it."
he willing. JD
So,
don't give a fuck.
Nah,
You know.
Jay is willing.
I thought he was a
Yeah.
stunt man for
Yeah.
real.
But let's say a prayer for Jay Uso, because that man's gonna be walking around Monday Night Raw with PTSD.
Like shit.
Yeah.
He gonna be on the
Man,
back
you talk about head on a swivel.
back to Punk though. Back to Punk. I don't want to get off Punk real quick because
Mhm.
it's a lot to unpack with Punk, and we're gonna get to what we thought of the other matches. What do you guys think did it for Punk? Because that Colt Cabana interview, Punk was going through hell. He's not been there since 2014, young.
Yeah, almost 10 years.
Bruh, my daughter was born in 2014. She's 9, bruh. Like, he has not seen a WWE ring in almost 10 years. So what made you, why did Punk come back, Zoe Black?
I mean, I'm gonna say, and like I always tell y'all, I wasn't there when Punk
That's why I picked you. I want to get
all that
the
stuff,
unfiltered.
and I even like the more I've been getting back into wrestling, I've been seeing like old footage of Punk popping up. Like this man wrestled AJ Styles and somebody like he wrestled Rey Mysterio. Like he wrestled, and I'm not talking about in WWE format. Like something
Wrestled Eddie Guerrero outside of WWE.
exactly, yeah. I think that was the match. But
Mm-hmm.
he wrestled a lot of wrestlers that I love, and he never like. When I tell y'all, I thought CM Punk was just a UFC fighter. Like that's how I know CM.
Oh no, he definitely ain't that.
Wow, bro.
He
I'm
definitely ain't that.
That's how I know CM Punk. So
Wow.
all this
See,
is like,
I wasn't there for the ruthless aggression. I fell off. Um, Antonio, did you ever have a fall off moment in wrestling? You
Uh,
was in the army or the military.
well back then it necessarily wasn't a fall off. It was just that being overseas, it was difficult to get it.
Okay.
Uh, Especially live, and then
What era was that?
that was mid to late '90s. So yeah, that was around that ruthless aggression time. That was the Monday Night Wars time,
Okay.
especially. Obviously during the creation and the height of the NWO.
Now that was my like I was
Yeah.
all for that shit. Like
Yes. So
after
it was
the
basically that time.
after the invasion,
Hmm.
after the invasion, I had went to college, and from
Hmm.
college to 2010, so that's 2002 to 2010, I was done. Bronx Legend, you never had a cutoff.
Nah, not
He
really.
was there.
Yeah,
went through the storm.
I was there through the whole shebang. My stepdad made sure that we ain't missed nothing.
So you probably could be the best. What do you
But
think?
let
Punk.
me.
Go ahead.
So just to finish up real quick. So like I said, I know him as UFC fighter Punk, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So what I think is going to happen with him is, I think he's going. Listen. Every time I see him, he good though. Like every time I see him, he's on some pedestal. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give him that respect, even though
Right.
I'm gonna give him that.
Hmm.
Right.
So if he gonna be back, then it's only right he calls somebody out. Obviously, he gonna call somebody out. So go from there. It's gonna be a big dog. I don't know if nobody drop a belt to him. I don't know if he come in hot like that. But every time I see old footage of Punk, is always good. He always get the pedestal. So I mean, I'm gonna put him up there.
So would it
I'm
is it gonna be Shinsuke Nakamura?
That's
Ooh.
the question. I would like to see it.
Because he had to been talking about somebody and he's using this shit.
Mm.
Antonio, what you
Yeah,
think?
you shit. Yeah, I like it.
That I, I would love to see that. I
Um,
would absolutely love to see that. That would be kind of on the tier of Shinsuke and AJ leading up to WrestleMania years ago when Shinsuke won the Royal Rumble.
Mm.
Because those are two guys, obviously they've wrestled in multiple companies, they've wrestled overseas, and they've been in the game, damn near 20 plus years. So to see somebody like, especially this Shinsuke now,
yeah,
you know, face somebody like Punk, yeah, I would love to see that. But what you were saying as far as, things that possibly brought Punk back,
Yeah,
uh, one, let's not forget the bag.
that
yeah, the bag.
bag,
The bag, money always talks.
Mm.
And we all know Punk ain't going nowhere cheap for cheap.
And I
Hell
think he
no.
like controversy, so this gonna make some noise.
Right.
And it's a get back to AEW.
At
Like,
AEW, absolutely.
You know, we all
That's probably 1A, 1B bag back at AEW.
one
Yep.
thing I have learned about CM Punk, he is very fond of sticking it to you. Like
Mm-hmm.
he always want his lick back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think obviously the bag, sticking it to AEW. And, I don't know if it means as much to him now, but maybe he wanted to right a few wrongs that happened in his last WWE run.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because we all know the narrative that's been put out there about Punk over the last couple of years, especially after the media scrum at the pay-per-view last year when him and the Bucks and Omega got into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because people tend to think, oh well, Punk, they suspended him, he was gone, he had to drop the title. Let's not forget, Punk got injured in that match too.
Yep.
So Punk would have been gone regardless. He would have had to give up the title regardless, whether he got suspended or not. He was injured, so he was going to be gone anyway. So the narrative, even to the point where we remember when Punk came in, and that the arena, the roof blew off the arena to where they don't even mention his name on AEW. They cover his picture up on the damn trailers outside. So why not go to the quote unquote competition and stick it to them?
But the
You
thing,
know.
but the thing is, with the Bronx Legend, what made Punk come back?
Well, to piggyback off of all of y'all, the bag, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
like Antonio was saying, when you think about a return in Brock Lesnar, when you think about a return in Goldberg, these are all people who at some point had a shitty run and was in it for the wrong reasons. You see,
Mm-hmm.
you look at Lesnar nowadays, he's in his element. He's having fun with it. You looked at Goldberg last run, he was in his element. He was having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Punk obviously wanted to right some wrongs and mend some fences. And I think also, like I said, we're coming to the end of his career. He got maybe a little bit left because injuries is becoming more. He's getting older,
Yeah.
and if I'm going to put my body on the line, you're going to have to throw that bag at me. So,
Know that note.
but
Mm-hmm.
one of the top reasons is definitely sticking it to AEW, and why
Yeah.
would you know?
Yeah. The thing is, I think it's all of that, and I think Punk, as you get older, as we all get older, right? We're getting older, man. You start to want to right your wrongs. You think about your legacy. You see what I mean? You think about
Yeah.
all of these things that, look, man, CM Punk is an amazing wrestler. He's an amazing talent. He's an amazing person, and he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He deserves to go down. I don't give a fuck what you think about him. He paid his fucking dues. That man left for 7 years, 7 whole fucking years, came back
Mm-hmm.
to I remember that night. I was fucking like, oh my goodness gracious. And every time it's always every time he comes back, it's the same pop. What I seen tonight was legendary, of a man coming the fuck out, standing there, and the crowd just going fucking ham. And he's going over to the people. And they're fucking loving him. They're fucking giving this man everything. So at the end of the day, I think what he thought about, he talked to AJ Lee, and he's like, I'm the fucking shit, and I need to be recognized. And the only way I can do this is through the biggest wrestling company of all fucking time, WWE.
Yeah.
And jumping off that, do you think we get an AJ Lee at the Rumble?
No, I think she done with wrestling. I think she done.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I think she done. She done.
Not even a little.
Nah, she writing books and helping the plants and.
I mean, a lot of people write books and shit. I mean,
I think she on her hippie shit.
Hey, never say never though.
Hey,
let's not forget. Let's not.
Punk was gonna be back in
right.
Hey, let's not forget Royal Rumble last year. Let's not forget Royal Rumble last year. Mickey James came back with the Impact Knockouts title and her own theme music.
That was. And let's talk about Chris Jericho. Got name dropped tonight.
Exactly.
And he came on Stone Cold show like.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, look, man. I feel like Antonio, you said you wasn't there for the wars, but it's starting to young. It feels.
Oh no, I was there for the Monday Night Wars.
Ain't this whole AEW thing, I mean, they trading. I mean, you got Edge going like, my God, like this is turned into 1990 fucking 6, 7, 8.
But it's not really, for the simple fact that AEW is not doing the numbers WCW was doing back then.
Oh no!
In any way, shape, form, or fashion.
But I'm just talking about as far as the trading of wrestlers. Who I don't need you no more. I can go here, and then I don't need you no more. I can go back here. Like wow. Cody Rhodes is in WWE, bro. Like, who thought? Like, he started that motherfucker, and then he came back up. Like, the dynamic of the negotiations has went up. You see what I'm saying? MJF, I heard he signed to for 2027. I'm sure him talking about signing the WWE got him a little bit more stock. You see what I'm saying?
Of course. Of course.
Y'all talk about that real quick.
Yeah. I think it's just mainly, like you said, with the trading per se of people, it's like, who would have ever thought Cody Rhodes would go back to the WWE, but who thought Adam Copeland, Edge, would go to AEW?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because his talk, when his last run, when he came back, he was just like, I want to end this on my terms.
But he also said he wanted to end it with Christian.
That's true. Very true.
That was the only thing that had me still kind of looking like,
Yeah.
He mentioned it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's probably that. I'm pretty sure that's what put it over the top as far as him going, because we know I don't think he wouldn't have had any type of story if he stayed in WWE. He probably would have been relegated to one of those Legends deals and would have just popped up here and there.
He said that was his reason for rolling out, because they wanted him on the Legends deal. Like,
okay.
I'm all for the storyline. I'm all for the creativity. And he said he just got tired of popping in because it made no sense. I just popped up the beef with this guy. I have no backstory with this guy. I'm just beefing with him. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And he was like, I understand I'm getting older and all of that, but I don't want that. You know what I mean? And if they did do what he wanted to do, it would be more interest for him. You see what I'm saying? But I think they're more focused on younger people, bringing them up right now. And shout out to him for taking a back seat to Christian Cage, because Christian Cage is the best motherfucking heel I ever seen in my motherfucking life. God damn, man. The man wrestled in a fucking turtleneck, man.
Bruh, the audacity. The audacity.
That's some villain shit.
Absolutely. That's some James Bond movie villain type shit.
Nah, yeah.
And I'm sure he's proud of his man, because he was always second fiddle to him in WWE.
Yeah.
Man.
And I think he probably enjoys playing second to him. He probably enjoy, like, my man getting shine. I can push his shine.
Cause he's definitely that. Like when I tune in, I can't wait to Christian Cage come out and do his little
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Punk is back in who's his first opponent? Let's go around the table.
I mean, I'm looking at. I don't fucking know. Somebody that was in the
Well,
midnight.
Is it LA Knight? I don't
No,
want him and LA Knight
I
together.
said
Like
somebody
I
that was in the
really.
ring tonight in that war game. One of them. You gonna
He
fight
was
one?
he was looking at somebody. You just don't know who it was.
He's looking at somebody. Somebody down there.
but which show is he gonna be on?
Oh, they better put him on Raw.
Bro, I think you gonna.
Suzanne?
You don't want to put him on SmackDown now.
Now look, I can
Well,
see this
yeah.
happening. I can see this happening. The AEW connection, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk.
Mm.
Yeah, but Cody was pretty much gone before Punk came back.
Yeah, but they can play on that shit. The other company, blah blah blah. You rolled out, blah blah blah. Left me with these crazy motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like something.
Yeah, but you know WWE don't even really like to acknowledge AEW. They don't like to, like they even
It's
exist.
like it's beneath them.
You know, I mean, they barely said something about it tonight with Cody. It was like, Cody had a big night here before once, and that's it. When they were talking about what was that, All In when they did in Chicago some years ago,
Look, I
they'll
understand.
vaguely reference it.
I understand the Chicago pop that they wanted, but if you had Punk, which we know you got him, it should have waited for Royal Rumble. What y'all think? I think he would have got a bigger pop. What y'all think?
I think he really got a. Well, I mean, I don't know.
A bigger
They
pop
have
in
waited-
Chicago?
Not yes, fuck yes, because the Royal Rumble being no one knew about this. You think you could
Listen,
number 15
you're
right
late.
in the middle?
Okay, look, bro.
You heard that? Oh, it's over.
I can tell you this. I will say it quite possibly would have been a bigger pop at Royal Rumble for this match. The disappointment of him not being here tonight.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at Zoe. Look at Zoe being psychological with that shit.
And let's not forget the Rumble is in Tampa. It's in the baseball stadium.
And I probably would have been on that night post show. I probably would have been like, "Why they just ain't doing that fucking?"
Yeah.
Right. That was a good
That's your
one.
style. At least
That was
you-
a good one. That was a fucking good one. That's true. I probably would have been like, "Yeah, Chicago." We was looking for him. Yeah, it's you damn if you do, damn if you don't.
But Chicago is a safe bet.
Right. It is, and you're gonna get that. Anything else with the main event? Let's focus on that main event.
Hold on. Before we get too deep, man. One time for my man R-Truth.
My man said, "What you talking about? I ain't never roll out. He just popped out of nowhere."
Yeah.
And then he hit him with the the Rodney King. Can we all just get along?
Hey, Chris, this is rough.
Hey, our truth is a national treasure, man. You can't even.
Nah, my man was fun.
Can't even get mad at him.
R-Truth is what they call a fine-tuned player. You can put R-Truth in any situation, in any instance. R-Truth can be straight comedy. R-Truth can actually get in there and go in the ring.
Remember Cena?
Exactly.
Cena?
Exactly. And if you want him to be a heel, he can be a straight up asshole of a heel on TV. So, and plus, he's black. Some roof everybody black.
And he's a utility player, man.
Exactly.
So let's get to this main event and we gonna work backwards, baby. So what happened in this match? A lot of things happened, which we already spoke on. Do you guys think that it was the right group winning the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Randy Orton couldn't lost coming back.
Nah.
Like Drew McIntyre did.
Look.
against
He
Gunther.
already said he gonna let Punk come out at the end. You can't take the match from him too.
Yeah, you can't take the match.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna get this W, or CM Punk need to wait the Royal Rumble.
Right.
Yeah. Have his ass wait till Monday, but I need this dub tonight.
Nah, for real, I need this
Randy
W.
Randy looked good, man.
And
Like,
Randy looked like he would have picked up the ring his damn self.
bruh looking jack. I mean, he made sure he.
Randy looking Roman Reigns ready.
Yes, and if y'all don't know, he focuses on his abs like shit. Like he said, he jealous of Finn Balor and shit. And if you look at them joints tonight, he was working on them motherfuckers. He was like, fuck that shit.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, but one last CM Punk thing, and I know everybody online is going to be happy as shit. Did y'all see the tweet Ryback put out? Ryback tweeted out, "If CM Punk returns tonight, I will retire from wrestling."
Peace out, player.
All right.
Get your bitch ass out there.
In the words of Lil Jon, bye nigga.
Because look, Ryback need to go ahead with that bullshit. He mad because they didn't push him the way they wanted to. Bruh, come on, man. You had your time, man. I mean, come on, feed me more, all of that. And he could have played his cards right. He could have. I think that's the only motherfucker that won't come back to WWE. Like,
I'm pretty sure everybody agrees when I say Slim. Nobody cares.
Nobody gives a fuck. I didn't even know you was.
Nobody
wrestling.
cares.
So
Nobody
how you gonna retire from something I don't know you was doing?
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Ryback, go back to whatever you was doing, aka not a goddamn thing, and that's it.
Like motherfucker said, I ain't playing basketball no more. You play?
It's like
Seeing who can do shit.
I don't care if I don't win no Oscar this year. Oh, you had a movie?
What movie was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
like Eminem said, somebody get in another steroid. No, I'm joking.
And Randy looked happy. Randy was psyched to be back. It looked like he been wanting to come back, but they was like, nah.
For real.
Cracked a smile in the camera.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
As soon as he came out smiling for the camera, slice like shit.
And if y'all in here, please make sure that you hit that like button. And my man Bronxx Legend gonna let y'all know about our platforms that we have that you can just go like, you can go share, and you can go follow. Let's go, baby.
Absolutely. So don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Inside the Storyline.podcast, at Twitter, Storyline Inside, and TikTok, Inside the Storyline, baby.
Yes, man. We are on all platforms. Make sure that y'all go hit that up. And we got a special guest in here today, Mr. Antonio Phillips, man, and he's giving his motherfucking opinions on this shit. Let's go to the women's war games, man. It was a good shout out to EO Sky.
Shout out to EO.
Good Lord, have mercy.
The one person who's been in every War Games match.
Every War Game.
And always gonna make sure she get her spot off.
And shout out to Charlotte Flair for doing her little moonsault joint.
Her big fat ass. She kicked somebody in the face.
Her big ass almost over rotated on that moonsault too, boy.
Yeah. She always almost, man. She gonna fucking. She gonna flip in mid-air.
He didn't fail.
And shout out to Bianca looking a little thick out that joint. Bianca. Good.
She had the two ponytails in the night whipping
Came in there whipping like Django.
Yeah,
right.
So what y'all think of the match?
It was good.
Yeah, it was amazing, man.
Yeah.
EO did her thing, with the trash can off the top. That take a lot of trust in the people below you and just confidence to put a trash can over your head and jump.
Yeah. Because you're not just jumping off the cage. You're jumping off the cage with a goddamn weapon.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
You know?
I think everybody did pretty good and they played their part. I thought we were gonna get an implosion with the Bailey
Yeah,
thing.
but,
But you see, Bailey, she was saving a lot of the match. So
Mm-hmm.
either
that's
Yep.
what I think.
either on SmackDown is going to be one of two things. They're going to praise her for it, or they're going to say you still cost us the match, and
Bruh.
and I think they planted the seed for her to do all of those things, and so remember I was telling y'all you need to get sympathy for Bailey. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
so her
This is
thing-
going, this is going to be the sympathy. Like, motherfucker, I saved you. I took a fucking a table, manhandle table. Like, what? Fuck y'all. What the fuck?
Bailey
Yeah.
thick ass gonna get jumped like blood in, blood out come Friday.
Yeah, she think it's a motherfucker too.
That's exactly what she was saving. Saving a lot of
Mhm.
ass. Looked like she
Yeah.
2 foot long Subway sandwiches.
Be-
That yeah.
Because if you remember when Bailey was in the ring getting beat and Kyrie was coming in, her little ass was just skipping down the ring like, like it was Sunday, like it
I
was,
said, is she high?
easy like Sunday morning.
Right.
Not a care in the world. It's like, oh, okay, well, she can take a couple more hits. I'll get there eventually.
Like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, you know, just...
But let's not forget, Kyrie got the most beef with Bailey.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So-
Exactly.
Waiting on it.
And I like that ending. The ending was pretty good.
Yeah.
The right people were supposed to win.
Everybody got their spot off on Bailey, so.
Right.
And plus, they needed somebody, with some thickness on them to go through that table. Them other girls couldn't have
Yeah,
went through that table.
that ass covered a lot.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Bailey, boy, woo, she need to embrace that a little more. You know, she don't like it. Girl, better get your life. Let's talk about. Matter of fact, let's keep it on ass. Rhea Ripley was looking real scrumptious tonight, and that pin. Oh my God! Come on,
Round and round we go.
Why the fuck?
they had her tone it down.
Nah, that's toned up. They was fucking. Come on, man. She was. Usually she had your legs all be like that, and but this missionary. It was straight up missionary. What the hell?
That outfit made me realize that Rhea got a couple tattoos I didn't know about.
Right.
Exactly.
Look, let me tell you something. She had the chaps on, and when she got and turned to the side, the shit bubbled out. I said, yeah.
That's what made me say the cheeks. I'm like,
Yeah.
Woo! Lord.
All that, like what Waka Flocka say, all that ass.
and them chaps. Because, God
Rhea
damn.
out there in straight cuffage.
And that's the thing, like, wow, y'all don't want us to think sexually of y'all, okay? And that's my thing with the feminists out there. Like, okay, stop sexually subjecting yourself to this shit. Like, I'm trying to watch a fucking match. But you got...
Well, they can't come out in bra and panties no more, though, bruh. I mean,
I don't want
those days are over.
I mean, Rhea damn near do come out.
Dress accordingly to where okay, you got chaps on and straight up thongs almost like. Like you said, you seen tattoos that she didn't know she had. We shouldn't see these. And then you pinning that girl like that. You pinning that girl like you fucking her. Like, come on.
That's the equivalent to the women going to the gym, wearing them short ass shorts.
Thank you. All in your fucking. You up that joint trying to get it in
Trying
and
to
shit.
focus and get my pump in, and you be sitting around, walking around with ass. Like,
When I focus, what you hear, man?
right. And then they had the audacity to be mad at us when we look, oh, that's so thirsty. I'm just trying.
I'm just here to work out.
Sweatpants work just as well.
Well, man, the water is right here.
They doing the thrust and shit. Like, I'm like, oh, so you just go thrust. You just go keep on thrusting. You don't need the thrust. But anyway, The match was good. Zoe Stark, old face ass. She
The war paint made it look better, I think.
Yeah, the war paint was a nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
it fit the theme of the night. You know, she had her Wolverine scratches on her face.
who thought she was gonna win? Nobody.
Nobody.
Not nobody.
Nobody.
She wasn't winning nothing tonight.
She didn't have no-
The Santos, I still don't understand that match. Like, okay, let me get this right. Ray was supposed to be his opponent. Ray
Right.
got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Carlito jumped in for Ray.
No, Ray was never supposed to be the opponent.
Yes.
No. That's right. Ray was never supposed to be the opponent because Ray was legit hurt.
Carlito was the
Yeah,
opponent.
I get that. But what I'm saying is, in storyline, it would have been Ray versus Santos.
No.
But, no, in storyline, like they made it to where
He beat Ray up for bringing in Carlito.
yeah, but if Ray never would have got hurt, that would have been his next match. That would have been the match.
You think they just okay? I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? That would have been.
What are you saying as far as like building up to that?
Yeah. So
No,
I was cool with somebody coming in
Yeah.
and being that person that Ray could have or should have been.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
that post been Carlito. Carlito is back. Carlito's not injured. Why would you insert a person who has nothing to do with anything?
But he do.
No, he don't.
Listen, I'm going to tell you.
Because Ray said he's a great motherfucker, like, and he's the next person. No, it's the the LWO whole thing.
He fought Dominic on NXT and everything, and Ray came on NXT with him.
Yep.
But
That's
what I'm
right.
saying is that wasn't NXT is still. It's no one's really watching NXT like that. I didn't.
But
even know
that story carried over now that Dragon Lee's on the main roster.
Yeah.
But everybody don't know that.
That's-
Everybody know about the Carlito.
That's why he keep fighting and Ray.
And then why you bring back Carlito when you gonna do this shit with him?
No,
But remember what I was telling you. I think it's a filler because you get Dragon Lee now, you get Carlito at Royal Rumble, and then probably one of the two or Raul or whatever from the LWO at Elimination Chamber if they decide to do something at Elimination Chamber. But you're going to get Ray at WrestleMania. But he gotta have something in between until Ray come back.
Or you bring up Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo from NXT back to the main roster to team with Santos.
ooh, that'll be fire.
Mm-hmm.
They did say they try and make different LWO factions like a split.
And see that
Yeah, like you could do it. You could do LWO Black and then LWO Wolfpack.
Hey, that's fire. I forgot about Garza and whatchamacallit NXT. That'd be fire.
Yeah.
He go get some hitters.
But it was
Absolutely.
It was a good match, and I like how they building up Santos being
Nah,
one of those heels.
Santos.
He's giving me Razor Ramon, Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
What's your man name? Alberto Del Rio.
Del Rio, yeah.
Yeah, like that's all rolled in one motherfucker.
And Santos needs to be a heel.
Yes,
No,
man.
Santos is better as a heel.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
After he beat up Ray, his next appearance was fire.
Mm-hmm. Came out with the old Scarface outfit on. Talk that shit with the spotlight on him in the middle of the ring.
And then he came back through the crowd and fucked Carlito up.
And kept fucking Carlito up backstage.
Right.
Yeah. He ain't playing with the people. I like.
Hey, he's a psychopath right now. Like he's like unhinged and shit. I fuck with that.
Santos was the definition of on site.
Fucking
And I like
site.
on site was a person.
Ray,
It's Santos Escobar.
I like how he mentioned the whole Dominic and Ray. Like he
Mm-hmm.
using the shit. He got it.
Dominic was right.
The match itself was pretty damn good. I don't know what's that move he pulled where they flipped into something. I don't even know what the hell that was.
It's like a Spanish fly type shit, man.
Hey,
that dude is a beast.
It's all lucha libre.
And that right there, we're gonna roll into another, but that right there is how you end the match, not the shit with Gunther.
That's what I'm about to get into. I'm so disappointed.
Really good.
I'm so disappointed in the Gunther Miz match. They could have did better. They could have did better, not just with the ending. They could have did better with the storytelling in that match.
I liked it.
I thought it was gonna be more deep. I thought it was gonna be more in depth about Miz. I'm mad. Brock didn't come. I'm mad Brock didn't show.
Is that what it is?
That's probably it. They did have a good match, but that ending was shit.
Look, gotta be patient, man.
I was about to say, so I was with you. The match, Miz did his thing in that match. He did his thing, but I just didn't like the ending. The ending could have been better.
It was garbage.
You gotta expose turnbuckle. Why didn't you use that? He could have ran into that.
He did use it.
Oh, he did. He ran Gunther into it.
My thing is, they turned Gunther into a fucking Terminator because he got hit in the nuts twice, kicked out, hit with the fucking Come on, bruh. Y'all making this man something. Come on, man.
Miz put in all that offense on Gunther, especially working on the leg all throughout the match. Doing the figure four on the damn on the corner.
Gunther wasn't selling shit. He wasn't selling shit.
That's another
for Miz to fucking tap.
Then the Miz tap, man. I'm like, come on, man. That goes against everything the man said. I'm gonna win, whatever. He up there, like, come on, bro.
I agree. The finisher was trash.
Mm-hmm.
The match was fire. Gunther did need to sell the leg injury more because it was selling for a little bit, and he back at it, kicking him with the same leg that he's supposed to be hurt and everything. And I'm like, bruh,
you telling me Brock Lesnar can get hit the same hit, bam, bleeding, and Cody Rhodes win, but Gunther get hit with the jump.
But let's not forget though.
Turn it around
Cody,
and make him.
But Cody put after that hit. Cody put like 3 or 4 goddamn crossroads after that. He had on 3 or 4 crossroads after that. Turnbuckle shit. Yeah.
But
and a Cody cutter off the top rope.
But I was saying that to finish the Miz, instead of doing the weak ass tapping shit, they could have let Miz run into the exposed turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Gunther could have turned him around and powerbombed him. And I would have accepted that over a Boston Crab with my knee in your back.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even
and a quick tap.
That's not even Gunther's. Is that a move that he does?
It is now.
I think maybe.
I mean, they got like 3 or 4 different finishing moves for Gunther.
Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you ain't here, hit that like button.
Hey, I tell you, they still trying to figure out his finisher. I believe.
Me too. It's like, is it the sleeper? Is it the side slam, the power bomb? It's like,
clothesline, then the power bomb.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what they built that matchup to be was not what I got. That was just that.
Do you want to give him a JBL clothesline from hell or a Kevin Nash power bomb? Which one?
I want both. I don't want no fucking lion tamer.
He was supposed to bury Miz. He was supposed to bury Miz. Like
like if you gonna go hard, man. Like give it to where Miz can't get the fuck up no more.
Yeah, Miz showed up for this match, so you gotta bury him.
But the problem though too is that they haven't built up a credible babyface for Gunther.
Well,
somebody that you can look in that ring.
He about to let you know.
But who is it?
They did, yeah. If anybody should have won that belt, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Zoe.
They kicked my man back.
It should have been Chad Gable.
That was the face.
I give you that. I give you that.
I don't know what happened. I don't know why they just aborted that mission. It was just random.
I'll give you another name that they could have had to beat Gunther.
You about to?
You should have went ahead and put it on Sheamus at Clash at the Castle.
Ooh, damn! He went back.
Because if you remember,
he wouldn't have built that prestige in this thing.
But Sheamus, the IC title is the only title Sheamus is missing for him to be a Grand Slam champ. That's why that match had so much behind it.
Well, they better
at Clash at the Castle.
But I think what they wanted more is that prestige and get that honky tonk man out.
He got it already. He's got it now.
Nah, well he ain't have it back then.
Oh well, back then, no, yeah, you're right.
What they were doing, which I understand, that honky tonk shit. A lot of these kids don't even know who the fuck Honky Tonk Man is. So what I think Triple H is doing is trying to make new legacies and everything. But if it wasn't going to be Chad, it should have been either Bronson Reed or Ciampa. Because that Ciampa joint would have... Ciampa had... I think this DIY shit brought him down. It just fucked up his momentum.
But I think that had been in the works for a while, though. You know, reforming DIY because, you know, Hunter loves Ciampa and Gargano. So I think that was in the works for a while.
But when you seen that Ciampa match with Gunther, people was behind him. Yeah. And if he would have won that joint that night, which wouldn't have beat Honky Tonk Man, but if he would have won it that night, he would have been on his way to greatness. You see what I'm saying? Because you putting him back and I understand, you know, you got your little, you know, shit, but I think Gunther should be losing that fucking title pretty soon. I mean, come on, man.
They might bring it back with Sheamus.
Top of the year.
Oh, Sheamus.
Yeah, they might get it at WrestleMania because Sheamus is on his way back. So
yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, do it. I mean, I would say probably top of the year just to have Gunther ready for the Rumble.
True.
Because I don't think they would necessarily have him win the Rumble and still be the IC champ. Because you don't want him to lose if he wins the Rumble going into WrestleMania.
But I call the Elimination Chamber for Bronson Reed because it's in Australia and that's his hometown. If they was to make Gunther lose, it would be more so of somebody else getting pinned, but he still looks strong. So his thing would be, I never got pinned, so I never really lost.
Like a triple threat or fatal four-way, something like that.
Well, the Elimination Chamber.
But
no, Elimination Chamber would be for whichever title isn't picked. So if whoever wins the Rumble, if they pick whoever they pick to face at WrestleMania, the Elimination Chamber would be for the number one contender for the other title.
Well, I thought, they usually have?
You're right.
They had a Intercontinental Elimination Chamber before. That's when Ryback won.
But if you don't have to, because they probably had to. But if you don't have to, if the person that's winning the Royal Rumble is going for Roman, which should be Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. We talking about Cody Rhodes. I'm just saying they're gonna have to and the chamber is going to be for the next best thing.
Yeah, it'd be for either Universal or World Heavyweight.
I want Bronson Reed. How many people need to be in chamber? 5?
Yeah, because it's
6. So the 2 would be in the ring. Yeah, 2 in the ring and then 4 in the pods.
Okay, I want Gunther, Bronson Reed, L.A. Knight, Randy Orton, CM Punk, and put whoever you fuck you want for the heavyweight championship. Who winning? Who winning on that one?
Oh, for the number one.
Oh, Drew McIntyre. Who winning?
For Seth belt?
For Seth belt. Did I say Bronson Reed?
What?
You did say Bronson.
What? Are we sure Seth will still be a champ by
Matter
then?
of fact, Seth in it. Switch out Bronson Reed for Seth. Whoever wins the belt.
Mm-hmm. But let's bring up another name that we just brought up earlier.
Okay.
You know Brock let it come back for the bag.
Ooh. And Brock ain't touched that belt yet.
Mm-hmm.
And Brock and Gunther ain't really done nothing since the Rumble either.
Yeah.
That's Jay Big Push.
Hold. Let's take that's my scenario. Seth in the match, whoever wins the belt.
Okay.
Gunther wins the belt.
Comes
Brock
back.
Lesnar challenges Gunther for the belt at WrestleMania. But Gunther retains at WrestleMania, and Brock gives him the rub. Brock is only
Which is the right thing to do.
Brock is only here now to give rubs.
Brock is
Mm-hmm.
not giving out another rub.
Brock giving another rub.
He's not giving out another rub.
Gunther, I think deserve another.
he
I
did
think
too, not
Gunther.
giving the
I
rub
think
to
Gunther
Gunther.
deserves a rub, bro.
I don't care about what he deserves.
Nah, he should get it though. That's
No
what
rub.
he should get.
He's not giving
Brock
it to
can
him.
give it to him.
He
Brock,
got
I mean-
that's a one-time thing.
my God.
He ain't get no handshake and hug like Cody did, but he could give Gunther a rub
I
trying to
stand
turn-
with
or
Brock.
the rub.
Hold on.
He's not
Brock's
doing it.
legend.
Can I cook real quick? Let
Go
me
ahead.
cook real quick. Let me cook. Check it. Gunther has been through a lot of shit. I'm
Okay.
talking about he was fat. He had to lose weight. You know what I'm
Different
saying?
name.
He fucking did something that no one did in over 30 fucking years, is keep that belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he lasted fucking, 60 minutes in last year's Royal Rumble. See, Brock looks at these things. You see what I'm saying? Brock is looking at these things of Cody, seeing what he been through. Oh, he ain't been through no shit. Let me take him through some shit. And then bam, he took him through some shit. And then he took him through some shit. And he was like, man, that's that guy. Then he rolls the fuck out. That's Brock Lesnar's job right now. If you go up against Brock Lesnar, you're getting a goddamn rub.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Brock Lesnar is not giving a rub to Gunther out of all
Listen.
people. Gunther
Yes.
is a fucking
Why
bully.
not?
Brock
At
is a
WrestleMania,
he's not giving
Gunther
him the rub.
goes head to head with Brock
He ain't
Brock
giving Gunther
Lesnar.
the rub. It just ain't gonna happen.
Jay, listen, this is because I stand with you, brother.
Whose side you on? Whose side you on, Zoe?
I'm on Jay's side.
Oh,
Listen.
come on, man.
Not
Listen,
giving
this
Gunther no rub.
this why I'm
I'ma hear you out.
This why I'm with him, bro. Listen, given everything I know about Brock,
Mm-hmm.
for him to even had did what he did with Cody was
That's
a
what I'm
stretch.
saying. So you
That's a
can't.
one-time thing.
You
That was
hold up.
a
You cannot.
one-time
You
thing.
cannot.
My
you
man
can-
ain't giving out participation trophies, bro. He ain't doing that.
Gunther ain't no participant. He's that guy.
I only
Let me tell you
got
something.
He
one
is putting in
football.
work. He is
You just
putting
gave
in
us our
work.
story. Oh, Gunther used to
Bruh.
be fat, you know. He
I
had
ain't about
problems.
to
He used to be
Listen.
fat. He lost
Brock Lesnar
weight.
don't give a fuck about Gunther being
Listen,
fat.
Brock, you know John Cena. Brock is not John Cena. I am not here to
Right.
put you over, Slim.
He not coming out with the never give up and all that shit. Don't
Yeah,
give a
he
fuck.
ain't about to be putting everybody.
Okay, all right. Let me ask y'all this: Why did Brock Lesnar give Cody that rub unplanned?
Who said
Bruh.
it was unplanned?
Because he was about to
They
head back to
said
the
it was
farm after he got his bag.
Okay, planned or not planned? Why did he? Why
He
was
gave
that?
Cody, he gave Cody the rub because he see that that's the guy to take the business to the next level, bruh. Who
And
can
Gunther ain't.
not right now, bruh. He not giving
Gunther
out.
is killing
Okay,
niggas. He is killing dude.
And
How
then
long ago? How long ago did he get Cody the rub?
That was SummerSlam.
How long ago? Like year, months?
What you
it's
mean?
been months. SummerSlam was what? In
It's been
August?
months.
Well, what
been
makes
months.
you think my man about to come back within the year and get somebody else another rug like he just no?
I
And,
think
and not just that.
Listen,
I
I
think
give it. If anything, it's gonna be later on down the line, bro.
and not,
He ain't coming right back showing like that was strong, bro.
all
That
right,
was strong.
Another thing-
all right, Gunther win the belt at the Elimination Chamber. Are y'all cool with him beating Brock at WrestleMania at least?
Listen, I'm cool with
And
him.
what do they
beating
do
Brock,
after that match?
but we ain't transferring energy on no. This the next big thing.
Why not? Y'all
No,
Gunther
we're
is
not
that
doing that.
dude.
Brock not about to be doing that.
Another reason Brock gave Cody the hug is because of his father. His father trained damn near all of WWE. So
Yeah.
He ain't trained Brock Lesnar.
how you know that?
He was in fucking
Dusty
OVW.
Dusty Rhodes been around since OVW.
He wasn't training no
He
Brock
trained
Lesnar.
damn near everybody. In some way, shape, or form. He trained everybody.
Man, no, he didn't.
Yes, he
See,
did.
I
Yes,
think
he
y'all
was.
letting. I think y'all letting.
Cody.
I think y'all letting. I think y'all letting the NXT daddy
No,
But but let's not forget though, the NXT daddy has trained a lot of these stars that's on the main roster
Now I
now.
will give you that. Now I get the
He
Roman
trained
Reigns
the
joint.
Romans
I get
and
the
the
Roman
Seths
Reigns
and the
joint.
Beckys, all
But
those.
he was struggling trying to fucking make ends meet by the time Brock Lesnar and Batista and John Cena, he was broke. He was broke.
I just don't think
backstage
Brock
already.
is in the business.
He
of
was
Yes.
OVW days.
He was backstage. He was the one in the ring before Prince Albert and all that was training
because
him.
he came like right when Cody came in, and Cody came in after because the legacy with Randy Orton created legacy based upon the new people coming in, which was DiBiase's son and Cody Rhodes. So that's when we start seeing Dusty Rhodes again. We
But
ain't
that's
see
probably
him
when he got on film, though.
in
He was
OVW 2002 2001 days.
Yeah, Dusty was back there. They wasn't filming it as much. We didn't even start seeing OVW stuff until later on
And
down the line.
OVW is a whole nother joint.
Yeah.
And Dusty wasn't at OVW.
Okay, well, he was in the training center when they came from the OVW. So that's what I'm saying. He been backstage. He been there.
Was they in Florida Championship Wrestling?
Who?
Nah, that was Roman Reigns and them.
Yeah,
That transferred to NXT.
Yeah, that was Reigns and Big E and the guys like that.
Okay.
The Performance Center is where? Connecticut?
But the Performance
Florida.
Center came after NXT. And then
No. Philip, wasn't there a Performance Center in Connecticut before?
No, it was FCW. And then it turned into NXT.
That's what I'm saying. Dusty was back there doing it then, but they wasn't filming like that. That's like saying, during the Attitude Era and stuff like that, we didn't see a lot of behind the scenes stuff like that. Unless somebody was walking around with a camcorder, but
we didn't. But I don't think Dusty Rhodes was training Brock Lesnar.
I don't think so either, but I don't think he's in the business of just coming back a year later giving somebody else.
But I'm just saying his role probably is changing into
a
motherfucker
his role has changed.
Who is ushering in the new era.
That he won't put Gunther over. But what I am saying is,
I ain't saying he gonna suck his dick. What I'm saying is he's just gonna like. I ain't saying he gonna do what he did with Cody. I mean, even if it's just a head nod, like you got it, Like I just want. I'm thinking that Gunther gets over on him. And Brock like, hey, all right, like you that dude, you that dude.
Well,
Brock.
one thing we know about Brock later, these last few years is, he's fine with doing business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because anytime Brock is on TV, we know he got paid.
Yeah, definitely.
Brock make his own schedule. Brock do better much do and say, yeah, it's already deposited.
Yes.
There's a plus by that amount. There's no pending by that amount. That shit's deposited. He can access that right then and there.
We see Brock has money.
Exactly. So, but yeah, it's like you said, Brock, he can lose to Gunther in WrestleMania, absolutely. He's not going to do all that shit that he did with Cody, because like I said, Cody didn't even expect that. So that was just absolutely just something personal.
Cody's face.
Yeah,
Cody was he ready to
Cody
fucking fight.
Yeah, Cody think he about to get fucking F5 again or some shit. And then next thing you know, this nigga lean in for a hug, and it's like, okay, So, but yeah, putting over Gunther, I mean, is best for business. But yeah, he ain't got to do all that shit to the crowd. You're like, this the next one. I'm endorsing this guy. This is him. This is him. No.
Or
Brock's not
maybe
doing
they
that shit.
getting all of this ready for that package, that WrestleMania package just before the match. Cody Rhodes, your man Roman, and that package is gonna be bomb. Because it's going to start from probably the Peck, and then him winning a Royal Rumble, then losing. It's going to be that doom. Yeah, I know how they just make it all dramatic and shit.
They're going to show the video with the rubber chicken in the ring.
And, and then, like, the triumph junk will be, Brock Lesnar, like, that's that guy, man. Yeah. Thing is, it is what it is. We had some more matches on this show, didn't we? Well, it was a short show.
No, this was short.
That was it.
Yes.
2 War Games matches and 3 singles matches.
Damn, it was 3?
That was it.
Shit, hold on.
Oh, snap.
But
what you done read? Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
What the hell?
Oh. Remember we said who was he looking at? He going for the belt.
Oh, boy, here we go.
He going for the belt, baby.
Here we go.
Well, we know one thing about that though. That shit ain't for TV.
Nah. No.
That shit is not for TV.
Y'all think that was real?
Listen, that's what I'm trying to say. This is way after the cameras is off, bro.
But you know they do that footage shit for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Replay that, bro. Replay that.
And you know they don't
replay that.
Bang. They don't bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Seth has been in multiple. Interviews talking about how he don't like Phil, not CM Punk. Phil.
He did, but he also said he'll do business though. Just like Roman Reigns.
Of course.
So
look,
Roman Reigns said he don't
do
like
y'all
him.
Do y'all think?
I think that's kayfabe though.
Did you think it is?
Yeah, that's kayfabe.
I mean, even if it is,
don't think they said they ain't let them know CM Punk was coming?
If we see it on Raw, then we know it's kayfabe. If they show it on Raw, then we know.
I think it's kayfabe, and I think they put it out for that. Like that's, I mean, what account is that on?
I'm just looking at everybody.
What account is that on? Is that on WWE?
This on Sports Center. What?
That's why they did it. There you go. It's on Sports Center. There you go. Sports Center.
Look at everybody else's reaction though. Like Dom and them in the back, everybody just looking like, oh shit.
Because what is he tripping about? That's the whole thing.
You don't fuck with
CM Punk probably said or did something. That's probably who you're looking at in the ring.
You can't hear what he said. 75,000 people in that motherfucker.
Yeah, he probably looked at Seth and was like, "Yeah, I'm back, bitch."
All right.
You said you didn't like me. Ha ha.
Say it to my face.
Jokes on
Say
you.
it in my face.
Yeah, say it to my face.
You see what Matt Riddle just did?
Hey, you can talk that shit in them interviews when I ain't around. Say that shit in my face.
I'm all for it.
Can y'all see that?
Nah, we got.
Oh,
put it
damn.
Back it up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
It said Matt Riddle said, "Hey, at WWE, you thought I was hard to deal with. Have fun with 0-2 CM Punk."
Man, shut your.
Oh,
Ain't
Lord.
nobody ever checking for you,
Lord.
boy.
Nah.
Bruh.
Man, go paint your nails, nigga.
Leave my man Matt Riddle alone,
Man,
man.
go ahead. Nah, cause he be doing some bad ass. Well, he might be right, but I'm just saying he be doing some bad ass shit. But check it, man. We appreciate you guys coming through to the show.
That nigga want to be Petty Vandross so bad.
Petty Vandross.
Yeah.
And on that note, we gonna end this, baby. Bronxx Legend, give them another dose of where they can find us at.
I'm gonna do it, but I want to say this, and this is gonna be a little heavy, and you may or may not agree with me.
Uh-oh.
WWE has taken Cody, Jade Cargill, and now CM Punk, 3 of AEW's biggest stars. I can officially say that tonight AEW has lost this war.
Yeah,
It's over, bitch.
I will agree with that. Tony Khan be trying. I think he be throwing money out. He be throwing so much money out. You can't do it. You
Tony
can't.
clutching the pearls right now. Boy, he having a semi-heart attack right as
And
we
we
speak.
ain't even see Jade. Jade ain't even made her debut.
Right.
Debut.
He ain't even touched the ring yet.
Right.
Tony better be glad the Jags is playing well this season.
Bruh. I'm saying, young, look,
Come on,
all we
Daddy.
need is Christian Cage to go ahead and come
Hey,
over back
hey,
to WWE.
Hey, because let's not forget, AEW had Rampage and Collision on tonight, same time as Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Who made that dumbass decision?
Tony Khan, because he's a fucking mark. He's a fan mark, and he make decisions as we will make decisions. He don't make decisions like Triple H and Vince and even Vince McMahon. Bruh, need to stop fucking doing shit. Your man came out in Chicago talking about I fired CM Punk. Why would you do that?
And this is why.
And this is why.
No.
I'm fearing for my life.
I'm scared for my life. Shut your bitch ass up.
Right.
Like, bro, this shit happened. Samoa Joe sitting back there, one of Punk's friends, and you really think Joe was gonna let Punk jump on you or do some shit like that? Come on, bro.
And Punk got the best, like this the best lick back because Punk, like, I fucking had a CEO of a motherfucker say he's scared the fucking like of his life, and now I'm walking out on Survivor Series. I'm unstoppable.
I'm
unstoppable.
In my hometown.
That was his face, young. His face was like, what, motherfucker?
He was like, "Can you really think you can fuck with me?"
Right.
Yeah.
You think you can fuck with me?
That's why
most powerful motherfucker in the industry right now.
Hey, that's why I cannot wait until Monday.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go and watch this media scrum again because I want to see exactly what Triple H said because I know damn well that was all the questions that he got. It wasn't nothing about the War Games matches. It wasn't nothing about all this other stuff. He might have got one question as far as Orton, but I know every other question had to be about Punk.
Yeah, because look, 98% of our show tonight was Punk.
About Punk.
I think we was forcing it with the other shit. But we appreciate y'all coming through, man. If y'all are in here, please make sure y'all hit that like button. Appreciate our guest coming through, Mr. Antonio Phillips. I hope he comes back for more. And you know,
definitely.
We here, baby. We are the best wrestling company podcast in the world. And the only way that can come into fruition is you guys hitting that like button and sharing it, man. We try and get there, and that's where we at.
Take us out, big.
Bronxx Legends are gonna take us out.
Yes, sir. And one more time, don't forget to follow us at IG at Inside the Storyline podcast, Twitter Storyline Inside, TikTok Inside the Storyline. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, but most importantly, don't forget to ring that motherfucking bell.
Ring that bell and make sure y'all stay inside the storyline because that's exactly what we're gonna do. We out. Peace. We will catch you guys down the road, as Stone Cold Steve Austin say. Bam. Punk.
Best in the world.
Best in the world, baby.